Charges of hazing and furnishing liquor to a minor for 7 Alpha Tau Omega members in regards to the Samuel Martinez case. Martinez died of alcohol intoxication on November 12th of 2019, with the Whitman County coroner Annie Pillars ruling the death as accidental. According to the Daily Evergreen, Pullman PD only recommended charges for both hazing and furnishing for Martinez's big brother in the fraternity.
WSU has ruled out new guidelines for fully vaccinated employees returning to the work. The new guidelines allow employees who are fully vaccinated and asymptomatic to bypass otherwise standard quarantine or isolation period following exposure. As well, fully vaccinated students and employees will no longer need to participate in testing programs.
According to Pullman Radio, 18 new cases of coronavirus were reported at WSU Thursday. There are now 48 active COVID cases on campus. The majority of people infected are students at 42.
Pullman Radio reports 1 COVID-19 related death in Latah County Wednesday. This brings the total related deaths in Latah to 7. 14 new cases of COVID-19 were also reported in Latah County, bringing the total to 2,620 cases since the start of the pandemic.
Pullman housing could be expanding in the near future. Murrow News 8 reporter Tiara Trail has more on the story.
Thank you, Korea. As you can see behind me, Centrier Engineering has applied to construct 68 single homes just right here. It says it has not been approved yet, but it could be approved and voted on this month, and if it is voted on and they approve to build the 68 homes, they can just start construction just as soon as May, and residents aren't too happy about it. Residents are already concerned about stormwater eroding the area and causing maybe even possibly a landslide. As I've been standing here, I've seen different residents come walking through and walking their dogs, so it seems like a very popular walking trail for many of the residents, so that could also be a possibility of why residents aren't too happy about the homes. It is said to be that the company Centrier knows about the erosion problem and is going to adequate their homes to that. Thank you. I'm Tiara Trell, and back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Tiara. The Village Center Cinema says it's reopening Friday. The theater announced today that it will operate Friday through Sundays until more releases come out. According to Pullman Radio, the cinemas will be deep cleaning the theater in between every screening, everyone will be blocked off, and customers will have to wear masks. Curbside concessions will be available to people who may not want to watch the movie, but want some popcorn.
Governor Jay Inslee announced today who is next to be eligible for the vaccine. According to Inslee, the vaccine will be eligible to critical workers in certain congregate settings on March 22nd. These settings include agriculture, food processing, and grocery stores, along with a few others. People 16 and older who are pregnant or who have a disability that puts them at higher risk are also eligible for the vaccine on the 22nd.
Gritman Medical Center in Moscow has administered 69% of the COVID vaccine it has received. According to Pullman Radio, the Moscow hospital has administered 4,179 doses from its 6,037 shot allocation. The Chaz Clinic in Moscow administered all 800 doses of its current vaccine supply. The Hodgkin's drug in Moscow has administered 50 COVID shots of its current 80-dose allocation.
Panhandle Health District has received the latest round of COVID-19 vaccines. Panhandle received 2,400 doses of the new Johnson & Johnson vaccine. The Johnson & Johnson shot only needs to be taken once, unlike the Moderna and Pfizer shots, which require 2 separate shots. Panhandle said they would be shipping the doses to providers starting Monday.
According to King 5 News, Washington State Department of Health are testing coronavirus samples for new COVID-19 variants. The state has a goal of sequencing 5% of positive coronavirus tests. Dr. Ali Mokdad said, quote, "New variants are also dangerous because it is possible for people who already have COVID-19 to get the virus again in a different form," end quote. The state has discovered 2 new variants of the virus. The White House has announced today how many people are getting the $2,000 stimulus check.
And is the sunshine here to stay? That and more when we come back.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
AP News reports about 98% of households who received stimulus checks in December will qualify for the next round of payments. Under the current Senate bill, the Biden administration predicts that 158.5 million households will receive direct payments. Under the bill, those earning up to $75,000 will qualify for the full $1,400 payment, with it being cut off entirely at $80,000.
States and cities are rapidly expanding access to the COVID vaccine for teachers, Americans 50 and over, and others as the U.S. races to beat back the virus. According to AP News, Indiana and Michigan will begin vaccinating those 50 and over, while Arizona and Connecticut have opened the line to those who are at least 55. Pennsylvania and Wisconsin are reserving their first doses of the new one-shot vaccine from Johnson & Johnson for teachers.
A Dallas police officer was arrested today on 2 counts of capital murder. According to AP News, 13-year veteran of the police, Brian Reiser, has taken into Dallas County Jail for processing. Reiser was arrested in the unconnected murder of 31-year-old Lisa Saines and 61-year-old Albert Douglas. Dallas Police Chief Eddie Garcia said in a press conference, investigators do not know the motives for the murders, but they were not related to Reiser's police work.
You know, I walked out in a t-shirt today. Ava, what can we look for for the weather in the rest of the week?
Thanks, Korea. So it's definitely sunny out there today. We have a high of 57 in Pullman. I actually drove here with my windows rolled down. I haven't done that in months, so that was really exciting. There wasn't much wind today, so it wasn't even breezy at all, so it was really nice. Moving into tomorrow, Friday, it's going to be about 61 degrees high, so that's really nice, and we're going to see that. Stay here for all day Friday, so we can look forward to that. So definitely get out there and enjoy the sun. It will have about a 15-degree winds for you, so it might be a little breezy out there, but overall, nice blue skies on the way. Looking at Washington state map as a whole, we have the west side. It's definitely going to be raining over in Seattle and Olympia. Seattle has about a high of 57, Olympia a high of 55, so they're kind of doing their thing of raining. Yakima is at a 58-degree high with some sun, and Tri-Cities at a high of 63. So it's definitely warmer over there in central Washington. Moving over to Spokane and Pullman, we see Pullman with a high of 57 and Spokane a high of 59 with a lot of sun, so that's really nice for us here. Going into the 5cast, Friday we have a 61-degree weather, and it's going to be really nice, so definitely get out there and enjoy the sun, because unfortunately on Saturday we're going to have a mix of rain and snow. And it's going to be a high of 44, so the high definitely drops on Saturday. Sunday, it's back to the sun. It's going to be about a high of 48, so it's a little chillier. Monday is 47, Tuesday is 45, pretty cloudy. That's all I have for you. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Ava. The Pac-12 women's basketball tournament started yesterday. How did the Cougs fare in the first round?
And this veteran quarterback is staying in the NFL for another season. Stick around.
WSU women's basketball beat Utah 57-48 last night. They have another game tonight against the second-seeded Arizona Wildcats. The Pac-12 women's basketball tournament is continuing this week. The Cougs have not quite qualified for the main event, but the team remains hopeful.
Yeah, it feels great to get the win. You know, tournament time, March Madness. Games are always tough, especially the first round. You know, just everyone's always comes with great energy. Utah showed it. They came out strong, played them just not so long ago, and today was a complete different game. You know, they went home, did their homework, and you could tell everyone comes to March time, you know, giving their best shot, nothing to lose. So, yeah, definitely great to get that win, and yeah, just feels great to get the win and have the first round out of the way.
The game is running now. It started at 5 p.m. tonight. Chloe Larson is the second Coug swimmer in the last 3 seasons to earn a trip to the NCAA's Swimming National Championships. Larson made history last week, becoming the first WSU swimmer to take home the Pac-12 Conference champion title with a win in the 50-meter freestyle. Ben Roethlisberger has officially rejoined the Pittsburgh Steelers for the 2021 NFL season. According to ESPN, Roethlisberger's contract was reduced from $19 million to $14 million in this final year of his contract. Roethlisberger was previously under contract for the 2021 season, although the team said he could not return with the $41.2 million salary cap hit. Roethlisberger turned 39 earlier this week. This big artist is dropping new music tonight.
Stay with us to find out who.
Grammy Award-winning rapper Drake announced Wednesday night on Instagram he is dropping some new music under the title Scary Hours Friday at midnight. This announcement comes after all the hype for his new album Certified Lover Boy, which will be dropping this year. You know, my favorite album would have to be More Life. What's yours, Josue?
Mine has to be Nothing Was the Same. I think that's such a classic album.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Thanks for watching. If you missed any or anything in this or any of our previous newscasts, you can always watch us on our YouTube channel.
More news can be found at nwpb.org/MNA, and you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good night and take care of yourselves.